you guys so much for joining us for Coffee and Comics today. We are going to talk about what's coming out on February 28th. Is that the correct? That's also my friend Megan Jess's birthday, so happy birthday, Megan. I will be seeing you for your birthday, and we're going to go play ping pong, and that's exciting. Because BT dubs, I play ping pong like twice a week for the past month and a half. So I've been killing it in my ping pong game. So Dark Horse, I was telling you about this yesterday. Hungry Ghosts. I'm not sure if anybody else is reading this, but I started reading Hungry Ghosts, and it is interesting because it's by Anthony Bourdain. Are you gonna keep track of that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Can't wait, says Megan.
Oh, it's Megan! Yay! I said happy birthday to you, Megan, if you didn't hear that before. But thank you for joining us. So, Anthony Bourdain, I credit him for my interest in wanting to do correspondence, documentarian type of work. I would watch Anthony Bourdain's No Reservation. I think I would watch over and over and over again. I just loved his style of correspondence because he's like just badass and cool. So of course I wanted to read Hungry Ghosts, and this is his third venture in the comic world. So I read number 1, and Hungry Ghosts number 2 is coming out this Wednesday. So you should definitely read it, because I was telling Jonah about it yesterday.
I saw it. Is that Burger Books? Berger Books?
Who?
Is that, because Dark Horse has...
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Berger?
Berger or Burger?
Burger? Berger. It's B-E-R.
Yeah, so I'm like, is it, what kind of G is it?
A hard G. No, a soft G.
Burger Books. So that was one of their titles that they came out with.
Yes, and I'm into it. Probably just because it's Anthony Bourdain, but maybe we'll review it. We'll review it and find out more once we read number 2. And moving on to DC, we were excited about...
actually I have some sad news.
Oh, what?
Birds of Prey is ending in May.
Oh, it is?
There's only 3 issues left. It's almost 2 years. It's that series.
How many issues?
The Rebirth. It's gonna be 22 issues total.
Why? Like, see, this is my issue with issues. Is this Birds of Prey should have way more. Like, we have all of these series that are like within the 300s. Like, give Birds of Prey some more time to get more readership at least.
I have a feeling it had more to do with the Benson sisters wanting to move on to other things, maybe, because I know they're going to have their hand in like a Justice League, Aquaman kind of story.
Okay.
There's like not too many details that I could find on that. So maybe that's the question, because I don't think that DC wants anyone other than them to handle that particular run of Birds of Prey, because like Batwoman, it's like a totally different writer, totally different like artist now.
Which, for what I've seen across DC is they kind of, well, I thought that they didn't care about those certain teams. So, for example, Wonder Woman is coming out this week too, number 41, and I stopped reading Wonder Woman mostly because they like to switch artists and writers within like every 2 issues or something.
Yeah.
And that would get me really frustrated because I love Nicola Scott so much. Nicola Scott is one of my favorite artists for sure. So, of course, she did a whole bunch of Wonder Woman, and now, wait, isn't she's going to be doing Mara?
Yeah, she is.
So, Mara number 1 is coming out, right?
Yeah, this week.
And did you have anything else to say about the Batgirl?
I mean...
No, I'm sorry, Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey? No, nothing about else. It's such a good series, and it was like so, they had like things that were very timely in it, and it was just, they were very well-rounded, all of the characters, all of the birds, and I'm gonna miss it. Julie, Shauna?
I don't know.
Pick it back up again soon.
If they should just get another team. They do it with all the other series. Just get another team to keep it going.
I mean, I didn't look at what the sales were. Maybe they went down, or I don't know what the reason is.
It's always money. It's always sales. Usually.
But Mara comes out this week.
Mara. And
Nicola Scott. A great artist.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, because she's so good in Black Magic, and what I loved her version of Wonder Woman. Her version of Wonder Woman is like probably the most beautiful. She just has this great soft style about her character drawing and everything. It's just so good. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
What else is
Comics Factory says we should read the last storyline.
It was
of Wonder
awesome.
Woman.
Okay, maybe I'll read it. See, but not having Greg Rucka as the writer too is that's a little frustrating as well.
He's an amazing writer.
He really
I'll
is.
read almost anything that he makes.
Exactly. Black Magic, the best team. Nicola Scott and Greg Rucka. It's
Yeah.
like the best. But let's move on to Image. So, Image, because Black Magic's on Image, there's this #1 coming out called Beef.
I've never heard of it.
I haven't heard anything about it prior, but I'm not sure I'm interested in reading it. I don't eat beef.
What's it about?
I don't know. I didn't look it up. I was just like, this sounds strange. Beef. Beef #1.
Maybe it could not be literal beef, but like figurative beef. Like, I have beef with you.
I think I may have seen on the cover it was like a can of Spam with like Trump on it, and I was like, okay, I don't know.
Okay.
You guys tell us if you read Beef #1, and tell us what you thought about it, and if I should read Beef. That's how you have to say it. Beef. I haven't caught up with Motor Crush, but Motor Crush #10 is also going to be out on Wednesday, and Saga.
Number 49.
Number 49, which
I can't believe it's been around this long.
how long has it been?
It's been a few years.
A few years. Okay.
Yeah. I think they're monthly.
Hmm.
So I just got the second omnibus.
Hmm.
I haven't read it yet, but it's on my list of things that I will read soon. But I just love Saga. It's just so out there, and like the creativity involved to create this universe, and like the beings in this universe, like
Yeah.
and like the characters are so relatable.
It's romantic.
It's romantic. It's vicious. It's like amazing.
Talk about comics that we want to read. It's all of that. Everything about that. And
I think Saga is like, I don't know, it's like they've really set a new bar. They totally set a new bar, I think.
and that's one of the stories that I really want to read. But since it's, like you're saying, you get intimidated when it's already at, like, number 49.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, am I going to catch up? But no, I think I definitely need to read Saga.
Mm-hmm.
And also, is The Wicked and the Divine, that's still running, isn't it?
That's still running. I only read the first trade, and I actually have 2 copies of the first trade by accident.
Is that why you didn't ask me back ask for it back from me?
Yeah,
because I have
she
one.
can have it. Because I asked for like a second copy, and my brother's got me the first one, and I think he just meant I wanted 2 or something like that.
Oh, you meant, hey, give me number 2.
Yeah.
The second volume, but he got you another one of number one.
Number 1.
So, Marvel is just an interesting comic book house to me because...
Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
It's hard for me to get into Marvel stories, but I want to know why you're laughing now. Why are you giggling?
Because you said they're interesting, and they're rebooting. They're
Rebooting?
They are rebooting again.
They're just, I don't know. Marvel needs to clean their shit up, essentially.
Get it together, Marvel.
Just get it together.
You got the whole movie thing going on. It's going great.
Exactly. But that's also because they were purchased out by such a huge company
that knows what they're doing.
And which is why I feel like Star Wars, even the Star Wars comics, have been probably helping Marvel stay afloat as a comic book house. That might be a really harsh thing to say, or like out there thing
People
to say.
get so excited now because Darth Vader.
Exactly. Darth Vader is going to be coming out this week. Number 12. Yes, Darth Vader number 12 out this week. Definitely going to read it. And the other, Marvel does villains pretty well. I'll say villains pretty well. Like Thanos is coming out also this week. I haven't kept up with it. But number 16. And I think that wraps up our list of what's coming out this week on February 28th, the last day of February.
Oh yeah, the next Batgirl's coming out, but I'm not very excited for it. From DC.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's not meant for old. I guess I shouldn't say it's not meant for older people, but it's targeted for younger people.
A younger demographic.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and they're bringing back the Penguin again. I'm like, we already saw the Penguin, and like, I'm like so confused. I mean, Hope Larson, I love your storylines. Like, you're so cute. I love everything that you write. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just like overloaded too much with like DC,
all the
Batwoman, Batgirl, Birds of Prey.
But you shouldn't feel overloaded. Like, girls kick ass.
They do. They do.
There are so many other storylines of all these other superheroes.
That's true. And I'm going to start a new one with Mara.
Yep. Definitely. We have to. So, is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about today? Let's see.
They changed the Infinity Gem colors again. They made them look more like ones from the movies.
They are now rough, not smooth.
Yeah. I don't get why they would need to change the Infinity Stones. You know.
But that's probably because of Disney just needing to control everything and make it better. They're probably trying to lift this up, like lift Marvel up as much as they can, and maybe like getting everything to be on at the same level as the films is the smartest move for them.
They should, because all of these comics, like Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, they should all be selling out. All of these issues.
These are
Doctor
also
Strange.
just so not. I don't want to say old. Definitely not old. Just such original comic book storylines that I guess the only thing to do is reboot them over and over and over.
But they can come up with original characters. Like DC does that.
Yeah.
Or at least they take the same characters, put them in a different environment, like change it up a little bit. Like you have Gotham City Garage, you have the Bombshells, you have like Thor is the best. Is Thor really good? Sorry, I'm getting like distracted by your comics. Not that you're a distraction, but you know, they do that, and like Gotham City Garage is doing so well, and it's just they're taking these superheroes and villains and they're putting them in like mechanic roles and like a different type of Gotham City.
Yeah.
You know.
Speaking of Thor, I was telling you that I watched The Ritual. Is that what was it? Okay, so The Ritual is surrounds itself around like Swedish folklore, which is so interesting. Anything like witchy and about that stuff is just, I love it. So it's about a bastard offspring of Loki that lives in this forest, and yeah, and it's like this monster, this very old Swedish god that the only thing it likes is to have people worship it. That's the only what I got out of it. And it loves people to worship, and it loves to eat people.
Okay.
And the movie is about these people that are in the forest and running.
It's like this bunch of guys, right?
A bunch of guys that go on a trip.
Okay. I saw the previews of that. I'm like, I saw the entire movie. I hate it. That's why, like, a lot of movies I won't watch, because the trailer, I feel like I saw it.
Mm-hmm. No, it was good.
Okay.
I didn't watch the trailer, so maybe that's why I liked it.
Oh, okay.
And I liked the movie. But, I think I've been watching a lot of TV, including this new series that is on Netflix called 7 Seconds. And the only reason why I'm watching it is because it's set in our backyard of Jersey City, New Jersey. And it's completely inaccurate. But you won't know that because you guys don't live around here. And
they might.
Maybe you guys.
I know a few people who are around here.
Okay, if you live in the Jersey City area and you're watching the 7 Second show, you'll notice, like, this doesn't make any sense for why this driver is in Liberty State Park in the middle of a snowstorm. You know, it doesn't make sense. But are you guys watching any awesome shows? I know Jessica Jones is going to be... There was another trailer for Jessica Jones.
I didn't watch the second one yet.
I didn't watch the second one either. but I'm excited about that.
The first one, I like at the very end of it, I'm like, oh my god, Kilgrave is coming back.
I know.
Like, I mean, we kind of knew that he was already going to come back, but it was just like so creepy because that actor, he's so good, David Tennant, and not just because he was a doctor on Doctor Who,
Probably.
but because he just like he has this weird creepiness to him that like, oh, you just like you feel it internally and it makes you feel gross, like.
Yeah, his character was so slimy. It's he's such a slimy guy, and all the things that he does to Jessica, it's just so messed up.
Yeah. But I'm so happy that she's coming back for a second season. I think that's my second favorite series,
Netflix
Marvel series. Yeah.
The end of Fucking World was awesome. I think that's what it was called. Oh yes, the end of the effing world is. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't yet.
That is one of the greatest series on Netflix. So we like a lot of the British shows that come to Netflix, like those shows
Chewing Gum, Crazy Head.
Yes, which upsettedly Crazy Head is no longer around. But Chewing Gum, I haven't heard anything about Chewing Gum coming back. But
I think it will come back. I think it's going to be a limited run like the last time.
What's that actress's name? Do you remember?
Chloe or no?
She's so awesome. She makes a cameo in Star Wars, a cameo in Black Mirror.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up her name right now.
Yes,
she's
please.
Freaking amazing.
She's great. But yes, the end of the effing world was hysterical and also just so badass in terms of the way it starts and the way it ends it's crazy. So please check that out, guys. It's awesome. And because I don't want to give away too much, I could probably go on about it.
Oh, Michaela Cole.
Michaela Cole, shout out to you because you are awesome, and you just shaved your head too, which that's badass.
She makes her own dresses, and her mom makes her dresses for her.
Her mom makes her dresses.
Yeah,
what?
For her like red carpets. Like,
Whoa!
Yeah.
We should probably start making our own clothes.
I want to. But yeah, she's awesome in Chewing Gum. It's hilarious. It's so hilarious. Like, just being that awkward, like, weird time in your life. Like, she nails it. She absolutely nails it.
She does. Also, her she had a speaking role in Star Wars. Just a quick line.
Yeah.
Right? It was just like, we're ready for takeoff. I don't know what she said. That's all she said, but she is killing it in the acting game right now. But, and I guess that's it for me.
Yeah, Netflix series. I watch Altered Carbon.
Oh.
I did not think I was going to like it.
Oh my gosh.
Think I was going to like it.
We are definitely... Good thing we're wearing white and black right now, and we're spy versus spy today, because... Megan, you're going to kill me for saying this, because I know you like the show, but I did not like Altered Carbon.
I was like, the first 10 minutes of it, I'm like... Let me get through this episode. I got through it, and I'm like, I binged the first 8 episodes straight.
Serious?
Seriously, that's the first time I've ever done that with a show.
I might have to give it another chance, because it lost me within the first 15-20 minutes. I was like, this is far...
It was so good. It was good. It was so good, Megan. Like, I loved it.
It was... Altered Carbon for me was kind of like sci-fi, fantasy, overload. I'm gonna go to sleep.
So it was like too much at once.
It was too much at once.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, when it comes to sci-fi fantasy, for me, I want all of that. Like, I'm like, show me everything now. Like,
no.
But I felt it was also a slow burn. Like, it didn't like throw in your face so much that they're in the future. Like, this is the future. You know.
The cars were cool.
The cars were really cool. And you kind of had to like figure stuff out for yourself too, like certain things in that universe.
What if we what if we get a new body? Like what?
That's so creepy.
That would be so weird. It just have like this right? It's like a stack in your spine, and you just take it out and put it in a new sleeve. that is pretty cool.
I told you it was cool.
So to wrap up today. We wanted to remind you guys that we will be having a panel on March 31st at ZapCon 2, which is going to be in Wayne, New Jersey. Not sure of the time yet or the name of our panel, but we're going to be focusing our panel on women in the comic industry, right?
Yeah, the comic industry is going to be the focus, but we will probably like taper off and talk a little bit about movies. And
We
stuff.
talk about everything.
Yeah.
So we really hope to see you there. Badges, you could buy them at zappcomics.com, right? Z-A-P-P
Two Ps.
comics.com. And we really hope to see you there. So thanks so much for watching Our Coffee and Comics. And until next time,
Start a fire.
let's start a fire.
Figuratively.
Bye, guys.